Hi, you guys. It's MJ from All to Love. How are you? I've done a little share today, just a really quick little update, and I want to do the weekly readings. I'm getting a lot of positive affirmation from the intuitive reading, so I want to send you guys a massive thank you. Those of you who are booking and sending in your positive feedback. You know that this is a new service for Ultra Love TV and new for me as well. And I don't know, guys. Sometimes when you're on this weird and wonderful spiritual journey, life just sort of you're like, what? What is going on? What is this? And I've got to say, tarot has been a part of my life for actually a really long time. I just never imagined myself doing what I'm doing, and it's caught me by surprise, and I absolutely love it. So I wanted to start today with the star sign Aquarius. Now, this can resonate with you if Aquarius is anywhere in your chart ultimately, but we'll tend to focus on Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus as well, because it's a love channel. So we will tend to focus on things like paradigm shift, transformation, breaking free from patterns, from really the highest perspective possible. So from a perspective of love and compassion, from a place of unity, healing, abundance, freedom. We just want the highest possible guidance for Aquarius for this second week of July. This doesn't have to be time specific though for you. If you find this message at any time and it resonates and it feels helpful, then it's meant for you. Typically speaking, when it's tarot, just like anything really, if it resonates, then it's more than likely you align, and therefore your energies align with that of your reader, and that can be a really, really good thing. I often say that when I'm teaching yoga meditation or when I'm doing coaching with people, it's all about resonance. Just because we do one yoga class and don't like it doesn't mean that no yoga is ever good for us. We just shop around like you wouldn't buy a top if you didn't like it. Don't book a reading if you don't like the reader. And then if you do, book a reading. So Aquarius, what's going on for you guys? It's the end of a cycle. Definitely the end of a cycle. You've had a tower moment come crashing down. I feel like you were just juggling way, way too much here. Way, way too much. You couldn't see the fruits of your labor. You just weren't getting it. Nothing was coming in. That's what's surrounding, like, the heart of the reading is like death, which can be representative of loss. So like losing a battle and dying to a situation. In general readings like this, it can be, see, you've got the Eight of Cups that come up as the clarifier for the death. So this feels like you've walked away from a situation. It could be a relationship. It could be a project. It very much actually feels like a co-creative endeavor, certainly. Now, it kind of doesn't matter which way is which, but what we've got here is that with this death cycle and the walking away, and it's likely that it's totally teamed up with, there's an imbalance in the situation, which is why the tower came down, which is why it's dead and you've walked away. Because you've got two kings here. So this is like the central theme where we're coming into, or where we are after the tower, after these death cards, walking away from a cycle. It's been just such a powerful heartache. So the heartache is over. You've been through the death cycle, the heartache, you're coming out of the heartache. If there's a tower moment in the here now or in your past, it has something to do with a rebalancing. So again, the tower in this reading is absolutely, or most readings actually, I would say, the tower is actually a really positive thing. It's bringing you into balance. So it's getting rid of stuff that doesn't serve you anymore and helping you to get a better perspective that enables you to juggle all the stuff you've got going on. Interesting. So right now the cards are kind of saying stop focusing on the pentacles. The pentacles right now, this is of course intuitive tarot, guys, so it's not necessarily going to be interpreted like traditional tarot. So you've got the 7 and the 8 of pentacles in reverse, and this is sort of this feels like you just need to give the working life a rest. And it's because of the cards that like all surround these pentacle cards that are in the reversal, where you've got the Empress, you've got a King of Cups, and you've got a King of Swords. So this feels to me like a lot of power, a lot of effective people that are effective, right? Not this other stuff of like trying to balance and having to walk away from something that was just not working, right? So now the prime energies, and you could be one of these kings or queens in the reading, but actually intuitively I feel this is more to do with people coming into your life. I feel in this situation, because you've had a death process, you've had a tower moment, you're endeavoring to rise yourself into the Empress. And it could well be that part of this whole cycle finding balance is that you've actually been working really hard. But something at this point in this reading, something is kind of stopping you and or forcing you to just step away from the pentacles, step away from the working life, because you've got royalty all around you. You've got this Empress energy. The Empress is like the legit on it. You're on your life, right? And it feels to me that as you embody the Empress energy, you're going to have some kings, you're going to have some kings that want to really come into your reality and offer you cups, offer you ideas, potential business partnerships. And this comes through embodying the Empress. So, and you can see that the Empress isn't here and she isn't here, right? So the Empress can't sit on this throne having dominion over her reality and at the same time be one of these cards, be a 7 or 8 of Pentacles. She's already been through all that. So this feels like an energy more than a specific situation, an energy of like, I've just got to work so hard. I've got to da-da-da-da. Like, that's my fate. That's all I'm worth. That's all I can go for. And actually, you've been through a lot. You've had a tower moment. And you're coming into greater balance. So instead of being that working life, you're actually coming into greater balance. And then through that greater balance, you're attracting some love, hot vibrashe into your reality. Hi, Elliot. Okay, you guys. So that's it for Aquarius. Have a glorious day. And if that resonated, please feel free to book a reading. Take care. Bye.